Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not become tired of doing good, for at the right time we will gather a crop if we don't give up." Hey Grove kids, welcome back. Oh my gosh, it's October. I'm super excited for this month. Not really because of Halloween. I know that your guys is like one of your favorite holidays. I don't know, I just get a little spooked out by it. But I'm more excited about the weather changing. Finally, we're going to have cooler weather. I love wearing a good hoodie and some comfy clothes. Also, this month, I'm super excited about our lessons this month. We're talking this cliffhanger, edge of your seat, like what's going to happen kind of stories. And each week, we have a new story that will tell you, in fact, that the story's not over yet. Today, we learn a little bit about Joseph. His brothers are so mad at him. They despise him so much, they throw him into a well. They're ready to kill their brother and let him just die in the well. In fact, they sell him off, and it's a wild story. I couldn't imagine that. But the truth is, we live in a pretty fallen world. We've all seen some hurts and pains, some relationships break up, and friendships, and mom and dad struggles, and school struggles, homework struggles, our body struggles, friends with body struggles, cancer. There's so much that hurts us on a daily basis, and it's really just the way life is, and it's hard. It's hard to know that we're going to get through it, that we're going to have grit to get back up again and fight the good fight for the good life. And that good life really is trusting and putting our faith in Jesus Christ, knowing that he's going to help us get back up again. So along with the stories of grit and getting back up again and this cliffhanger, we're going to learn a little bit more about how to trust God and knowing that he's got good for us. So hold on to him. He is the firm foundation. So when life does get hard and throws you some real curveballs, I promise you, your faith in God can get you through anything. It doesn't mean that it won't be easy, but he will do it. He loves you so much, God, guys, and so do I. All right, enjoy this lesson. And remember, October 9th is Mission Grove's 4-year anniversary. So we also have an ARC day that same day. So we get to celebrate traveling around the world and fun little stations like we did our other ARC days. We have so much fun with that. So come for a celebration, food and fun in the middle of each service, and ARC Day celebration for October 9th. Don't forget to tell your family. We love you guys. See you soon.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, Ryan.
Oh, boy. You better strap in because we are in for a bumpy ride with Joseph. Joseph was second youngest in the family, and he was his father Jacob's favorite son. Jacob gave Joseph a beautiful, expensive, colorful robe. Joseph started having dreams, and he couldn't keep them to himself. He had to tell his brothers.
We were harvesting grain, and all your grain bundles bowed to mine. And in my other dream, the sun and moon and stars bow to me. That's like Mom and Dad and you guys.
Great way to make your big brothers like you, huh? Joseph's brothers were very jealous of him. So when Joseph's dad sent him to check up on his brothers out on the fields, they snapped.
Here comes that dreamer.
Let's get rid of him.
No, don't harm him. Just throw him in this empty pit.
And that's exactly what they did. They threw him in a pit. They were still deciding what to do with Joseph when a group of traders heading for Egypt showed up.
Let's sell him to these traders.
Joseph was sold by his very own brothers. His brothers even lied and told their father Joseph was dead.
No way.
Can you imagine? Joseph was a teenage kid on his own in a foreign country, sold into slavery. He was sold to a man named Potiphar, captain of the king Pharaoh's guards. Joseph didn't know anyone, didn't speak the language. He could have given up, but God was with him, even in Egypt. Joseph worked so hard and did so well that over several years he gained Potiphar's trust. Eventually, Potiphar put Joseph in charge of his entire estate. Things were finally looking up for Joseph, until they fell apart. Again. Potiphar's wife was sneaky, and she wanted Joseph to do something wrong. When he refused, she threw a tantrum!
He tried to hurt me!
Throw him in prison!
Now, Joseph was on his own, enslaved in a foreign land, and in prison. Yeah, it was time for him to have an epic pity party, right? I mean, that's probably what I would have done. But Joseph was still growing. He'd come a long way from that overconfident kid who had boasted to his brothers. God was with Joseph, even in jail. Joseph still worked hard, taking care of chores, helping other prisoners. The man who ran the jail was so impressed he put Joseph in charge of everything. One day, 2 brand new prisoners arrived, straight from the royal palace. The Pharaoh's royal baker and his official drink taster. Joseph made sure they were comfortable. Well, as comfortable as you can be in jail. But one morning, both of these guys showed up at the breakfast table looking pretty upset.
Why do you look so sad today?
We both had dreams.
But no one can tell us what they mean.
Only God knows what dreams mean. Tell me what you saw.
Ah, now we're back to where we started, right? With dreams. The drink taster told of seeing a vine that budded and grew bunches of grapes. And then the drink taster squeezed the grapes right into Pharaoh's cup.
Pharaoh will release you from prison and give you your job back.
Yes!
When he does, please put in a good word for me.
Well, after this, the baker was excited to hear about his dream, where baskets of bread sat on the baker's head and birds ate the bread.
Pharaoh will release you from prison and have you killed.
What? That's pretty awful news to have to give someone. But it happened just as God had revealed to Joseph. In 3 days, the baker was killed. But the drink taster was released from prison and given his job back.
Now the drink taster will remember to tell Pharaoh about me and I'll get out.
So, you think the drink taster remembered?
Yep.
Nope. So, Joseph was still stuck alone, in a foreign land, in prison, forgotten. But even then, God was with him. The end. For now.
Wait. You can't leave us hanging like that.
Yeah, things got better for Joseph, right?
Well, I don't want to give the whole story away, but spoiler alert, God used Joseph in a big way. And fast forward hundreds of years later, God would use Joseph's family to bless the whole world through Jesus. But none of that happened right away.
So, what's our part in the story?
Well, just like for Joseph, there are going to be days when things don't work out neatly for us.
Maybe you missed the bus.
Or you spill the milk. Or food coloring explodes on you.
Or anything bad happens that you don't expect. Even in the hardest, darkest place, God is still with you. Even when you can't see it, God is still at work.
So, we can hold on and keep going.
And choose a good attitude.
By George, I think you've got it. See you next time.
So here's the thing.
Hold on, because God is with you.
And that is what gives you grit.
Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. See you next time.
You wouldn't believe to shine my light for the world to see.
stop moving, moving. I'll never stop fighting, fighting. I'll never stop climbing, climbing. No, I'll never stop moving, moving. I'll never stop fighting, fighting. I'll never stop climbing, climbing. 'Cause I've got a long way to go. Whoa. I'm gonna fight like you wouldn't believe. I'll shine my light for the world to see. I'll never give up. No, I am determined to fight like you wouldn't believe.